Hello folks, Derek here on a Sunday afternoon playing with relays. As is my usual setup, I have over here a power source, a metered power source that tells you it's drawing 5 volts and about 35 milliamps, 350 milliamps down to about 7 milliamps at 5 volts. And here is a relay board of 5 volt relays that are hooked up to an Arduino Nano that is running approximately a 40 line program that takes up about 5,000 bytes. The red lights show what the state is of each of those relays, and the timings have all been set in the program, but because these relays have been set up as an object, setting the timing for each relay to be on and off and the interrupt period between is a very simple matter of just designating the relay and putting in its parameters. As you can notice throughout, as the meter is running, there is nothing at all going above half an amp. So a normal Limax adapter would be able to run this. Now this is just the switching end of the whole operation, of course, because at this end is where you put the wires to the items that you want to switch. But these 8 relays effectively have 2 outputs. One is when it's off, you can connect a wire from the center to the off position, and that will then run something. Even though the relay is off, it closes the switch, and so even while the relay is off, you can be controlling something. But when the relay comes on, then it goes to the other side of the switch and turns on a different item and turns off the original item. And so basically with 8 relays, you can control 16 items. Now, since each relay is totally independent, it doesn't matter what voltages you are running through each of those. For instance, this fellow could be running at 12 volts with an older style Limax building. This one could be running at 3 volts to control lights. This one could be running at 4.5 volts to control table accents. This one could be running at 15 volts to control a pump. So whatever you want to do with each relay is totally relevant only to that relay. However, the switching on and off of the relay is controlled by the Arduino Nano and a short program. If you were to attach a different ride to each of these 8 relays, you could actually run 16 rides, as long as you were prepared to have at least 8 of them off at any one time and 8 of them on at any one time. But if you were to stagger the on and off period, which is being shown here by the number of the lights showing the relays going on and off, you would then have almost virtually random control of all the action that is taking place on your Christmas village display. I hope you found that of some use. It isn't very difficult. I'll be quite happy to share with you the code of this. However, as to explaining how the code works, you would need to be able to understand object or oriented programming, which is a little bit complicated to understand but very, very easy to implement. I hope you found that useful. Have a nice day. Derek, over and out.